Heyo friendos, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we have a brand new release from Pat McGrath Labs. We have her new mini palette, the Midnight Voyage. Check it out. In just a moment, I'm going to go over all the little details of this palette, show you side-by-side comparisons of the repeat shades from existing Mothership palettes, do an eye look, and then give you guys my final thoughts. And if you are curious about the Pat McGrath Labs brand, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I cover pretty much all of her eyeshadow palette releases. And now, if you are excited for it all, then just stay tuned. Do you want to come show everyone what you're wearing to go see The Land Before Time 3? Just come show. I bought her this great shirt. Today is going to be a great day. See? It's like optimistic nihilism at its best. So friendos, this is the Pat McGrath Labs mini eyeshadow palette in Midnight Voyage. This retails for $29 and we're going to Sephora to find out. What is it? So it's a mini mirrored eyeshadow compact inspired by Pat's most beloved shades and textures. So the 6-pan palette has one new shade. The remaining 5 already exist in other Mothership palettes. So what I would like to do is do side-by-side swatches, show you which shades come from which palettes, and then we will do a look because obviously we need to know, has there been a difference in formulation? There's one that I'm especially interested in. Okay, we're gonna get into that in just a moment. So friendos, here's how she came. I feel like this is going to be one of those times where people disagree with me on this, but y'all, I love this packaging. I've always liked the metallic plastic packaging on all of her little mini sets. And then this is very small and compact, but isn't it cute? And then look at that little effect. I love the detail work. I love that it's in a tin and it kind of looks like, it looks very Art Deco, but also up to date because it's a lavender component. I'm digging this. Now these pans are pretty small. I'm gonna just show you in comparison to my hands. That's what we're looking at. But that's okay. I know a lot of people would like to get a little taste of the Pat McGrath eyeshadow formulation, especially people who have never bought from the brand before. So I am a wee bit curious. I've got a little bit of research to do to figure out which palettes the existing 5 shades belong to. But once I do that, I'm going to go figure out which of the existing palettes the existing shades already exist in. Then I'll be right back to you because I want to find out if there's any difference in formulation. I'm sure you guys do too. And then we're going to show off the brand new shade. So friendos, it would appear that 3 of the shades in the mini palette are in the Bronze Seduction palette. If you guys follow me on TikTok, one of my latest videos is a look that I did with the Bronze Seduction palette. So this is the 5th edition of the Mothership palettes that have come out from Pat McGrath Labs. Let's swatch these side by side. So these are the ones that we'll be swatching. This is the Skin Show Divine Glow, Extreme Aubergine, and Entrapment. This one right here. So these 3. So in looking at these side by side, they look different. We gotta check out the swatches. So sticking my finger into the Extreme Aubergine. Now, before I do this, I wanna let you guys know this is one of my least favorite shades in all of my Pat McGrath Labs collections. This one just does not blend that well. It of course is aubergine, eggplant. It's more of a brown than a purple. It doesn't swatch really well and it's hard to blend on the eye. Yeah, not looking too good. Okay, so now let's try in the new palette and hope that this formulation is better, feels better. Guys, yes, this is a world better. It's not perfect, it's not a perfect swatch, but tell me that is not better than what you see right here. Then for the Skin Show Divine Glow, this one is gorgeous. I don't have any problems with this shade. Beautiful. Let's see if it's just as pretty in the mini palette. These don't look exactly the same. This one definitely looks a little bit more pink. It has more of a pinky glow. Interesting. They look really similar though, but like I said, this one's just slightly more pink to me. Entrapment is this one right here. This one is creamy and nice. It's one of the nicest mattes, in my opinion, in Pat's Mothership collections. It doesn't look so pretty, but I wish you guys were here to touch it. You'd be able to tell. It's really nice. And then from the mini palette, they look really similar. I think this one did swatch a little bit better. And that's all from the Bronze Seduction palette. Moving on. Next up, from the 8th edition of the Mothership palettes, the Divine Rose 2 palette, we have the shade Eleganza. This one is beautiful. You might be wondering, is this a Blitz Astral shade? No, it's not. I know it looks like it could be because it's that beautiful molten metal. Unfortunately, there are no Blitz Astral shades in this mini. Now into the mini, this feels even creamier just from the touch. Let's see. So side by side, this one looks a little bit lighter pink, but it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now from the Mothership 3 Subversive palette, we have the shade Night Creature. And this is one of the best, and I mean the best, signature Pat McGrath shades you will find in any palette. I know that it's not the Blitz Astral formulation, nonetheless, it is divine. And I hope I'm in focus for all of these. My sister's not here to guide me. And then from the mini palette. This doesn't look nearly as glorious as a Subversive palette, but still, we have to swatch it and try it out. Ooh, so this one's a little bit more pinky. Every bit as gorgeous. I will say, so far it looks like the formulations are actually better than the originals. And lastly, we're going to swatch Sunset Bronze. Now this is our brand new shade. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna come and get closer to you guys so you can see this a little bit better. And now for a little less talk and a little more action, I'm going to do a look on my eyes. So Friendos, I do have some P. Louise base down. If you see some straggler glitter, it's not from this palette. It's actually from the Haus Labs Gold Shimmer High Power Pigment Paint. I did a look earlier with it and I tried my best to get it off. I tried multiple eye makeup removers. It's very, very hard to get off. I'm just making do today. So I'm going to start out with this middle shade right here. And I'm just lightly tapping this. This is on a Sephora crease brush. And I'm just doing my little swirly whirly circular motions. Then on my Rephr 14, I'm going to dip into the shade Extreme Aubergine. Again, I'm going really light-handed because this stuff is potent. Working this a little bit above my crease and into my crease. I'm not having any trouble at all blending these shades out. I'm so pleased. And of course, I'm taking it in more towards the corner of my eye. On my Sigma E25, I'm going to go into the shade Night Creature. This beautiful purple right here. So Friendos, this right here is with no spray whatsoever. I normally like to show a with and without. So that's without. Now I'm going to spray my brush. Then let's go in with the latest and greatest, Miss Sunset Bronze. Again, first with no spray on my Rephr 02. Oh wow, I love how this contrasts with the purple shade. That one definitely does not need spray, but we're still gonna give it some spray. Fantastic. Then on my NJC E09, I think we should go in with Eleganza. Again, so beautiful even without spray, but let's try it with the spray. Now for the Skin Show Divine Glow. This, of course, is going to go on my inner corner, and this is with my Natasha Denona number 7. I wish that this was a little bit lighter and brighter, but it still looks gorgeous. So I'm going to spray it now. And Friendos, I'll be back to you in just a moment. I'm gonna go do my other eye off camera. Okay, Friendos, I am back and I have to tell you, I really like how this look turned out. I'm really happy with this palette. I think for a mini palette in the luxury category, this is a solid A+ in my opinion. I wish that they had at least one, just one Blitz Astral shade in there, so those of you who haven't purchased from the brand before can know what that good mothership formulation is all about. However, these are still excellent formulas, and I really feel like Pat has stepped up her game as far as the mattes are concerned. They're much more creamy now. They're much more easy to blend. I'm so happy about that. I even think that if you're someone who already owns the mothership palettes that have these shades inside them, you might still want to consider buying this because the formulation has definitely been improved. The one other thing that I would change about the palette is I wish that the Skin Show Divine Glow, I wish that instead of this kind of white rose gold, I wish that she would have just done something more blindingly white, but I mean, it's still gorgeous. And yeah, I think that this color story is just so flattering. I feel like it would be so flattering on so many different skin types, so many different eye colors. This is one where if you're okay with the price point and you like the color story, I would definitely recommend that you pick it up. This is limited edition. I don't know how long it will be around, so do consider that. I'm just gonna finish off my look with some more gloss. And Friendos, this one is from Nude Sticks. It's their lip glaze in the color Nude 08. So guys, now I want to hear from you. What do you guys think about this look? What do you think of the palette? Do you think that it's okay to spend $29 on something so small, even if it's a luxury item? Let me know your thoughts. If you already own, say, the Bronze Seduction palette and you already have those 3 shades, would you consider picking this up just for the fact that some of the shades are a little bit better? I really want to know your thoughts and opinions. And now, Friendos, I'm going to ask you to leave me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video or if you just pity me in general. I wish you all a splendid rest of your day or night. Please subscribe if you have not done so already, because if not, we'll both have to live in the sorrow of never knowing what could have been. Alright guys, bye.